So what comes to mind when we first think about the prehistoric people? Probably, most of us would imagine a caveman wearing clothes made of animal skin, holding a stone axe, painting murals on caves, and making potteries. Usually, we think that this is the end. However, the prehistoric ages, especially for the Neolithic period, is more important than we have ever imagined. An Australian archaeologist, Gordon Childe, first coined the term the Neolithic Revolution to describe the important and radical changes back then. The four defining features of the Neolithic period are pottery, agriculture, sedentism, and the usage of groundstone. And today I would like to focus on pottery, which was essential for the agricultural change in the Neolithic period. Potteries might have been originated in the accidental burning of a basket plastered with clay to make it waterproof. After realizing this, man began to consciously utilize this chemical change in order to meet their needs. The plasticity of the clay enabled man to shape the pot as they want. They also added temper such as sand or chopped straw to make it harder. They even decorated the outside such as carving patterns or making holes on it to make it more beautiful. As time flows, their techniques have developed and created their own culture. Therefore, the Neolithic pottery has a great significance for human thought and for the beginning of science. Then, when and where was the earliest pottery have been made? Archaeologists considered that the origin of the pottery to be in China, more of Russia, and Japan from 13,000 years ago. And the earliest pottery in Korea is known as the Gosanri Togi or the Gosanri type pottery from Jeju Island about 10,000 years ago. But due to the inconsistency of scientific chronological evidence and lack of data, it is not accepted yet worldwide. However, we cannot just overlook the importance of this pottery just because it is not accepted yet. This Korean pottery has similar features of those of Russia and Japan. It is tempered with organic matter such as grass to prevent fracture. So I think further research can sufficiently prove that Gosanri Togi is also one of the earliest Neolithic pottery in the world. Many do feel that history is boring, especially for the prehistoric ages. Well, I do know that it is natural because the records and artifacts seem so simple and it just feels so different than the life of ours. But like what I have just said, we still have lots to learn from the Neolithic period. That time was the beginning of literally everything. Man's creativity, science, and culture have begun from the Neolithic period. So if we learn more, I hope that there will be a day that we get inspiration from the Neolithic period. Thank you for watching.